Om Shanti. Today is Sadguruvar, the 19th of October 2023. On this Thursday morning, let's listen to the Sakar Murli from our beloved Bap Dada. Bap Dada Madhuban. Essence. Sweet children, never miss this study. You will have an interest in studying when you have unbroken faith in the Father who is teaching you. Only the children whose intellects have faith are able to do service. Let's hear the essence once again on this Thursday morning. Baba says, sweet children, never miss this study. You will have an interest in studying when you have unbroken faith in the Father who is teaching you. Only the children whose intellects have faith are able to do service. Today's question is, on hearing what news of the children does Bap Dada become very pleased? In answer, Baba says, when children write their service news. So, Bap Dada becomes very pleased when children write their service news. Children write, Baba, today I explained to so and so and gave him the introduction of the two fathers and did this type of service. Baba becomes very pleased to read such letters. Baba's stomach doesn't become full on receiving letters of just love and remembrance and your well-being. Baba is pleased to see his helper children. This is why you should do service and write that news to Baba. Today's song is, Come Mother, Let Us Go. Om Shanti. You children know that you have to go from this world of thorns to a world of flowers. What do we know? We have to go from this world of thorns to a world of flowers. The golden aged world would be called one of divine flowers. In the iron age, human beings are like thorns. They distress and continue to cause sorrow for one another. You children are now happy. Come, let us now go to our land of happiness and divine flowers. You also have to understand the secret of how you go there. You will go there when you study very well. So, how can we go there? Baba says you will go there when you study very well. First of all, you need to have faith as to who it is who is teaching you. We need to have faith as to who is it who is teaching us. These things are not written in the Vedas or scriptures. Although Raj Yoga is mentioned in the Gita, there is the study for a kingdom, and so surely the kingdom would be given in the golden age. First of all, you have to have faith in the one who is teaching you. So what is Baba telling us? First, we should have faith in the one who is teaching us. That one is not a sage, holy man, or a holy being. That one is the incorporeal. The Father of all souls is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Only those who are to have faith as they did in the previous cycle will have this faith. You can see that in order to go to the heavenly world of flowers, each one of you has to make your own effort. Only when you first have this faith will you engage yourselves immediately in studying this. They have written in the scriptures, God Krishna speaks. Together with that, they have also written the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. These are matters of knowledge. People have then given a bamboo flute to Sri Krishna. There is also the praise, there is godly magic in your flute. There cannot be godly magic in a bamboo flute. That Murli can be played with a mouth. People only show the childhood of Sri Krishna and how they play games among themselves. These things are worth understanding. You children have understood that this truly is Raj Yoga. That is, it is Yoga with the one who teaches you the study of how to claim the kingdom. Baba says he personally comes here and teaches you. There is no question of a bamboo flute in this. These things are unique. No one knows that incorporeal God himself comes and teaches us. They also say of Sri Krishna that there is godly magic in his flute. So, Khuda, God, must be someone else. Sri Krishna would not be called Khuda. Khuda is Khuda. He alone is called the magician. The magician himself comes and shows you his magic and grants you visions. What is Baba saying? Sri Krishna cannot be called Khuda. Khuda is Khuda. He alone is called the magician. The magician himself comes and shows you his magic and grants you visions. Even then, he teaches you to claim a high status. Meera too saw paradise and danced there, but she didn't study Raj Yoga. The things of Raj Yoga are not mentioned in any of the scriptures. There was no one to teach Meera. Meera's name is mentioned in the Rosary of Devotees. This is the Rosary of Knowledge. Baba says there is the difference of day and night. You have understood that you will become elevated to the extent that you take this knowledge. There truly is also the Rosary of Devotees, and that is number-wise. Their names are very well known. No one has this knowledge. So you should explain to them. It is the Father who is the authority who gives you this knowledge. It is said of him that he created Brahmins through the lotus mouth of Brahma and told them the essence of all the Vedas and scriptures. What is said of Shiv Baba? It is said of him that he created Brahmins through the lotus mouth of Brahma and told them the essence of all the Vedas and scriptures. Because Shiv Baba is incorporeal, you cannot give him scriptures, so he explains the scriptures through Brahma. This method has been created. However, it is only that one who explains all of these things. It is shown that all the essence is related through Brahma, so there must surely be someone else who explains all of this. You are now seeing it in a practical way that Shiv Baba, who is the ocean of knowledge, is also our Baba, and that he is now personally sitting in front of you. Baba says he only comes in Bharat, and he definitely enters someone's body. It is the body of Brahma. It is necessary for there to be Prajapita Brahma. The Father truly comes and establishes the Brahmin religion through Prajapita Brahma. How is the religion created? You also know this. You are the children of Brahma in a practical way. You say that you are Brahmins and that you are claiming your inheritance from the Father. Followers cannot claim an inheritance. What is Baba saying? You are the children of Brahma in a practical way. You say that you are Brahmins and you are claiming your inheritance from the Father. Because we are children, we are claiming the inheritance. Baba says followers cannot claim an inheritance. It is children who claim the inheritance from the Father. You have come and become his unlimited children. They are said to be the followers of Christ, not his children. Buddha and Guru Nanak also have followers and not children. Here you are children. Prajapita is your father and Shiv Baba is also your father. That one is incorporeal and this one, corporeal, is separate. So Shiv Baba is incorporeal and Brahma Baba, the corporeal one, is separate. Baba says Shiv Baba has created you children through this corporeal one. Among you too, some have firm faith, whereas others don't. The lottery is very big. You have to act for the livelihood of your bodies and also study this knowledge. You have to make a lot of effort in those studies. Here too, the Father says, definitely study for an hour or half an hour. Acha, if for any reason you cannot study every day, first study for 7 days and then continue your studies on the basis of the Murli. So what is the essence we have to know? Baba says, if for any reason, firstly Baba says definitely study for an hour or half an hour every day. If for any reason you cannot study every day, first study for 7 days and then continue your studies on the basis of the Murli. Once you have understood the aim, you then have to understand the branches, twigs, leaves, etc. All of those are included in the cycle. The secret of 84 births has also been explained to you. The picture of the tree has the details, whereas the picture of the cycle shows everything in a nutshell. So today Baba is explaining how to explain the knowledge to others. Baba says the picture of the tree has the details, whereas the picture of the cycle shows everything in a nutshell. It is also explained to you that these are the religions of the variety human world. At first, there is one religion and then expansion takes place. How the foundation emerges is also shown in the tree. This is such an easy secret. You have to understand the drama and the tree. Your intellect should imbibe this and then you can explain it to others. You definitely have to explain the point of the two fathers. What is Baba telling us? You definitely have to explain the point of the two fathers. You receive self-sovereignty from the unlimited Father and you therefore definitely have to study Raj Yoga. Only the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, establishes heaven, and that is also called the land of Krishna. The land of Krishna cannot be established in the land of Kans, that is the devil, and this is why there is the confluence age. So what is Baba telling us? Only the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, establishes heaven, and that is also called the land of Krishna. The land of Krishna cannot be established in the land of Kans, that is the devils. So this is why there is the confluence age. This is the confluence age for you children, whereas it is iron age for everyone else. You are the only ones who will go from the confluence age to the golden age. You have to have this faith. We are now at the confluence age. If you remember the confluence age, you will also remember the golden age and also the Father who establishes the golden age. However, you repeatedly forget this. You understand that you are now at the confluence age. The unlimited Father comes at the confluence age of the cycle. They have made a mistake in the Gita. It is only the Bhagavad and the Mahabharata that have a connection with the Gita. The Father explains, all of you are Sitas and I am Rama. You are in the Lanka of the kingdom of Ravan, not the other Lanka. So what is Baba explaining to us? Baba says, all of you are Sitas and I am Rama. You are in the Lanka of the kingdom of Ravan, not the other Lanka. It isn't that there was a kingdom of Ravan there. There is no Lanka etc. in the golden age. Over there, meaning in Sri Lanka, they have the Buddhist religion. The Buddhist religion has now spread a lot. It has been explained to you children that Bharat was totally pure. There was peace and happiness. There was just the one deity religion. First of all, you have to have the firm faith that He is your unlimited Father and that you have to claim your inheritance from Him. You must never miss a chance to make effort. How can you make effort if you don't have faith? It is certain, Baba says, that the Father is teaching us and that we are receiving our inheritance of heaven and constant happiness from Him. You would not sit in a school without faith or an aim or an objective, would you? Baba is asking us, you would not sit in a school without faith or an aim and objective, would you? There are many subjects there and so there is a margin. Here there is just the one subject. Such a big kingdom is established through the one subject. Those who don't study will have to bow down in front of those who did study. Among the subjects too, those with a low status will have to bow down in front of the good subjects. The subjects are also number-wise. Baba says some are poor and others are wealthy. One cannot be the same as another. Such is the drama. The features of all human beings are fixed in the drama for them to play their parts. These are such deep matters. They have to be imbibed and explained accurately. Not everyone can explain them. Such good things are explained to you. There is victory by having faith. Only when you have faith will you study. The intellects of some develop doubt and they stop studying. Maya is so great that she immediately creates storms and brings doubts. So what is Maya doing? Baba says, Maya is so great that she immediately creates storms and brings doubts. Those whose intellects have doubt are led to destruction. Those who ascend taste the nectar of heaven, whereas those who fall are totally crushed to pieces. There is a lot of difference. If someone falls, he becomes a cremator, whereas if he ascends, he becomes an emperor. So what is the difference? If someone falls, he becomes a cremator, whereas if he ascends, he becomes an emperor. Baba says everything depends on how you study. Did you ever hear how the incorporeal became the teacher? You are now listening to Shiv Baba. You have the faith that I am your father, the purifier and also the knowledgeful one. You have to have the faith that you have to become the rulers of the globe by studying this knowledge. It is in your having faith that Maya creates obstacles. Your enemy is standing in front of you. You know that Maya is your enemy. She repeatedly deceives you. She makes you have doubts in this study. Many children develop doubts and then stop studying. When you stop studying, it means that you leave the father, teacher and Satguru. Those gurus continue to change. They have many gurus. This one is the only Satguru. This one, meaning Shiv Baba, doesn't praise himself. The father gives his own introduction. Devotees sing salutations to Shiva. You are the mother and father. However, they don't know anything. They simply continue to chant this and worship him. You now know who Shiva is. After Shiva, there is Brahma and Saraswati. Lakshmi and Narayan come after them. First is Shiv Baba, and then Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. The father says, I first of all enter Brahma. I create him first. Establishment takes place through Brahma, and then Brahma becomes Vishnu and sustains it. You should note down all of these points and you should then try to explain them to others. Baba says some explain very well. It is a completely different matter for Baba. Sometimes Shiv Baba explains and sometimes this one explains, meaning Brahma Baba explains. You must always think that it is Shiv Baba who is explaining to you. Your sins are absolved by remembering Shiv Baba. Just consider it to be Shiv Baba who is giving you new points through this one. He explains with great tact, so you children should also understand. First of all, you have to have faith. Even in 7 days, someone can be colored very well. Baba says even in 7 days, someone can have very good faith, meaning someone can be colored very well. However, Maya too is very clever. First of all, you have to have the faith that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the creator of heaven, and so he would surely have taught us Raj Yoga. Sri Krishna cannot teach it. He has to come in the golden age. Shiv Baba is the creator of heaven. Someone may say that he entered the body of Sri Krishna. However, Sri Krishna cannot come in that form at this time. He has to come in the golden age. Baba doesn't take birth through anyone's womb. He enters the body of this one, meaning Brahma Baba, and gives his introduction as to why he named him Brahma, meaning as to why Shiv Baba named him Brahma Baba. He plays his part from the beginning to the end. You too were given very good names. So many children's names come. It was a wonder that the names of 200 to 250 names came instantly. So what is Baba telling us? It was a wonder that the names of 200 to 250 names came instantly. Even the Brahmins here cannot give that many names. The trance messenger instantly brought those names. The unlimited Father gave you those names. It was a wonder. The Father is wonderful and your aim and objective is wonderful. You will become the King of Kings. The picture of Lakshmi and Narayan is very clear. Above them, there is a very accurate picture of the Trimurti. They definitely have to take 84 births. At the end of the Iron Age, they are impure, and at the beginning of the Golden Age, they are pure. You children have to give the proof of the service you do. Baba, we have also had these small leaflets printed. At the top, there should be Shiva and then the introduction of the Trimurti and the two fathers. This point should definitely be there. Have such leaflets printed. Do a lot of service and give Baba the news, for only then will you be able to climb into the Father's heart. So what is Baba telling us? Have such leaflets printed, do a lot of service and give Baba the news, for only then will you be able to climb into the Father's heart. Don't just write a letter about your well-being to Baba, but do service and write that service news. Baba, I did this and that service. Baba's stomach will not become full by your just sending your love and remembrance. Today I explained to so and so. Today I served my husband and he became very happy. You should write news of such service to Baba. The point of two fathers is the main one. The unlimited Father is the one who gives you your fortune of the kingdom of heaven. You are such sweet children. The Father explains, all of you are adopted children. All of you many children can only be adopted children. Those people are followers of that religion. Here you are children. So there is a major difference between a follower and a child. Baba says you are such sweet children. All of you are adopted children. All of you many children can only be adopted children. The Father is also pleased to see such children. All of you are my children. You are now playing your final parts. You have become my companions to help me establish heaven. This is Rudra Shiv Baba's sacrificial fire of knowledge, in which the horse is sacrificed for receiving a kingdom. How does Shiv Baba carry out the establishment of heaven? First of all, he creates the sacrificial fire of knowledge of Rudra through Brahma and the Brahmins, and then heaven is established through them. So what does Baba do? First of all, he creates the sacrificial fire of knowledge of Rudra through Brahma and the Brahmins, and then heaven is established through them. So it is surely you Brahmins who have to look after this sacrificial fire. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and we the spiritual children also say namaste to our spiritual father. Today's essence for dharana has 2 points. First, let your intellect have faith and definitely study. Never have any doubts about any situation. Victory is guaranteed when you have faith. Second point, become a companion of the Father and a complete helper in establishing heaven. Become a true Brahmin who looks after the sacrificial fire. Today's blessing, may you move along while recognizing the philosophy of karma as an embodiment of knowledge and become free from any bondage of karma. Blessing once again, may you move along while recognizing the philosophy of karma as an embodiment of knowledge and become free from any bondage of karma. Baba explains, some children become forceful and put aside everything. They move away and become detached with their bodies. But because there are still some karmic accounts in their minds, there is a pull. Their intellects are pulled. This becomes a big obstacle. Therefore, even if you want to move away from anyone, first of all, have it verified by an instrument soul, because this is the philosophy of karma. When you break away forcefully, your mind is pulled to it again and again. So, recognize the philosophy of karma as an embodiment of knowledge and have it verified. You will then easily become free from any bondage of karma. Finally, the slogan for today, remain set on your seat of self-respect and Maya will surrender herself to you. Slogan once again, remain set on your seat of self-respect and Maya will surrender herself to you. Acha, Om Shanti.